Ready for your new construction update for the Canyons and Castle Pines? Let's get started. Hey everybody, it is Alyson Wahl with Live South Denver, your real estate strategist and realtor for the South Denver area. As most of you know by now, the world of new construction moves at an incredibly fast pace. And with the Canyons being one of the most popular communities in all of South Denver, it seems there's always something new popping up in there. There are now 6 builders in the Canyons: Shea, TriPoint, Berkeley, Toll Brothers, Infinity, and KB Homes. So I'm going to put links to all of these builders and the homes and the floor plans in the description box down below for you. Let's start with the builder who is newest to the community, and that is Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers has entered the community with 5 very large floor plans. All of them hover right around the $1 million mark for their base price. Yep. Base price. Their smaller floor plan is around $940,000. Their largest floor plan is over $1 million. Toll Brothers secured 40 lots to enter the community. They are already down to 25 lots. They've only been selling for maybe 2 months at most. They are not running a priority list or a wait list. They are releasing a couple of lots every month, and the way you secure one of those is with a best and final bidding process. We have talked about this before in other videos. They are one of several builders going to a bidding process on lots. They set a baseline price for their lots, and then buyers need to bid up from there in increments of $5,000 or $10,000. They have said they don't want people going crazy because they need the house to appraise, but they have told me they have never awarded a lot at the current price that it's listed for. So they're expecting you to bid over the listed price. Their story is they're being the good Samaritans by using the bidding war process, because they're making almost all the lots available at any point in time and nobody has to wait for one. Whereas most builders run a wait list, they feel like, hey, you don't have to wait. It's just whoever wins the bidding war gets the lot. Well, in reality, that's not the situation. Every builder is releasing anywhere from 2 to 5 lots a month, and whoever is in line or whoever wins, in this case the bidding war, is going to get the lot. And once those 2 to 5 lots are released, you still have to wait till next month. A builder can only build so many homes at a time. So I'm not so sure their story holds water about being the good guy, but they are surely making some extra money on their lot premium. Now, out of their 40 lots, only 9 of them are in ground. The others are all walkout basements. That is great for what people want. Most people want a walkout basement style home. However, just know if that is something that you're attracted to, it does come with a big time premium with every builder. So it does add on to the costs of the home. At today's prices with Toll Brothers, the homes are speccing out at about $1.1 to $1.4 million before they go to the design center. And most people spend at least $150,000 at the design center and up toward $300,000 at the design center, depending on a couple different factors, right? Your taste, your style. Did you finish your basement and need to upgrade some of those finishes? So there's a lot of variability in there. But if you're specced out at 1.4 before design and have high-end tastes, your home may be a $1.7 million home with Toll. Infinity Homes, they are a semi-custom home builder. They build gorgeous homes, very modern, very sleek homes. They're on the eastern edge of the community. They back up to open space near the reservoir. Even when the community expands into their next phase, there won't be anybody right behind them. Many of these homes have amazing views, and Infinity is known for impeccable design. They build in Castle Pines Village, they build downtown in Cherry Hills, Cherry Creek, and here in the Canyons. Out of the current slate of lots that Infinity has, there are about 18 left to sell. That does include the models. 5 of those are spec homes. They'll release those once they get to framing because then they'll know the pricing. Then they have about 10 more homes that are up on the north end on a cul-de-sac. Many of those face open space. They'll be gorgeous homes. Walkout lots, views toward open space and toward the reservoir. Estimated finished prices on those premium lots are somewhere between $2 and $3 million. It really is going to depend on the size of home that is selected, as well obviously as finishes. Infinity will be selling off these remaining lots through 2022, but they are securing more lots heading into 2023. Infinity maintains a no deposit priority list, so if you're interested in knowing more about them, their floor plans, their building process, I would encourage you can reach out to me and I'll put you in touch with Infinity and you can know more about them. All right, on to TriPoint Homes. They are moving on to collection number 2 in the Canyons. They built single family homes. They have sold those out, sold their model, and now they are moving on to a paired home collection. Surprise, surprise to me, none of the paired home offerings are single family. They are all 2-story options. If you were to happen to be in town and driving through the Canyons, you would see this area fully under construction. There are no models yet, nothing has framing or siding as of today, but they have pre-sold a handful of these. The ones that they've sold are really close to the main road, the main loop. So the more desirable ones of these are gonna sell a little bit later through the sales cycle. They're gonna be on open space and toward the back, as you can see on this map. Some of the structural options that they're offering depending on the lot selected and the floor plan chosen include a fireplace, finished basement, side load garage, oversized 2-car or a 3-car garage, a covered outdoor living area, and more. The largest floor plan they offer even includes a 4th bedroom that is a main floor master suite. So the starting prices today for these are all in the 6s for every single floor plan. If you were to select one that was a premium lot on open space, a larger floor plan, you wanted a 3rd garage bay, you wanted to finish the basement, it was a walkout, all the bells and whistles plus top level design finishes, it would not be a far reach to see yourself hit a number in and around the 900s. The way that TriPoint handles their priority list is you must get pre-qualified with TriPoint's lender, and then they run their priority list off the timestamp of who got pre-qualified first. So if 2 people got pre-qualified on the same day, but one got pre-qualified at 11 a.m. and one got pre-qualified at 3 p.m., the one who got pre-qualified at 11 a.m. is going to be ahead of the one who got pre-qualified at 3 p.m. Berkeley Homes has 2 collections, Candle Point and Candle Light. Well, Candle Point is just about sold out. They have 5 lots left and a full wait list, so they are really not taking any more names. They only had 24 lots to start with. These are all homes that started around the $1 million price point, and they sold like hotcakes. Their Candle Light collection actually is a very different product. They have no wait list for this. They haven't needed to have one. They had 84 lots when they started with Candle Light, and they just haven't really had to push for a wait list on this. It sold at a very smooth and steady pace. But let me tell you about Candle Light. I think it's actually pretty neat. Most people are appreciating the fact that the HOA handles the front yard landscaping, and there is no backyard landscaping because it's rear entry for the garage. It's alley parking, so you don't really have a backyard. So it lives a bit like a townhome, but they're all single family homes, no shared walls. The homes start at almost 1,700 square feet and go up from there, so good size houses. So they really offer that lock and leave lifestyle, front porches, privacy, and for being such a nice builder, they start at a pretty modest price point. The base prices are in the 5s for many of them, and if the buyer were to be modest with their upgrades, it's possible to be in the low to mid 6s for your finish price, though if you are like many people and you love the finer things in life, you could easily be in the 7s for your finish price. One of the fun things Berkeley does is they have a build and price your home link. I'm going to put it in the description box down below so you can play around with it if this style of home interests you. It lets you pick your floor plan, your elevation, your general lot premium. It lets you pick finishes and gives you a ballpark price for what a home might cost you. Most builders don't do that, so it is fun to play around with. And while you're down there, if you haven't done so already, grab your free South Denver relocation guide. I'd love for you to have one. KB Homes has been a long-standing builder in the Canyons, but they are about to close up shop and move out. They are done. They had 2 different collections and they have sold out for both. They are finishing out their last few lots and they have enough people on their list to fill those up. So we are about to say goodbye to KB. They don't have any more lots they're going to be given from Shea. Speaking of Shea, the master builder, planner, developer, you know, we have talked about them quite a bit. They have multiple collections and they are going gangbusters. Their collections are the Gallery, the Luxe, the Reserve, and the Retreat. So, the Gallery collection. This is your mid-size family home collection. This is the one collection out of all of them where Shea does not offer finished basements. The Luxe collection is your grand-sized home collection. Most of these are 2-story. They do offer a home with a main floor master bedroom option. It's a really fun design. I will say the one drawback I think to the design of that home is that it is so wide open that if you were going to have young children at home with you, this is not visitors, this is young children in the home while you have this main floor master bedroom option, it's very echoey. so you won't have a lot of quiet, maybe unless you finish the basement and that's the primary play space. But that's a really cool floor plan. And then they also have a multi-gen option. They opened up that floor plan mid-year this year, so that's another really cool one in this Luxe collection. The Reserve and the Retreat are the two ranch collections. Reserve is the mid-size ranch collection, and the Retreat is the grand size ranch collection. So with 4 collections, as you may imagine, pricing can really fall all across the map. The Reserve collection is the one that offers buyers the lowest entry point into the canyons. The smallest ranch that they offer actually has a base price right now below $700,000. That means with modest selections like 0 to small lot premium, not too many upgrades at the design center because they have great packages with Shea. You don't have to upgrade substantially. It means you could have a home for well under $800,000 in the canyons. On the other end of the spectrum are the Retreat and the Luxe collections. For someone who wanted to have everything, a premium lot, west-facing walkout finish, the basement, high-end finishes, we're looking at a $1.4 to $1.6 million finish price. Not to leave out the gallery collection, every single one of their floor plans has a base price that hovers right around $800,000. So you'll have a lot of variety from that point forward about where you could finish out depending on what your tastes are and preferences are and your lot selection. As you may have gathered so far, each builder has an entirely different priority process and wait list, and that's no different for Shea. Each collection requires you to be on their individual wait list. That means there's the possibility of being on 4 wait lists depending on what you're looking for, and Shea asks for a refundable deposit. It's $2,500 for the smaller collections and $3,500 for the larger collections. And if you move forward with a home, that money goes straight toward your deposit. If you decide not to move forward, you just send an email to Shea and they will refund that to you. I've never heard of any glitches or anything where they don't return it or they try to hold it. It just helps them keep the playing field a little bit more narrow so that when they do their lot releases on the 3rd weekend of every month, they have at least a somewhat manageable field of people to work with. The wait times vary for each collection as well. The Luxe collection has probably the longest wait time of all of them. Next is the gallery, and then the all ranch collections are the shortest. The lot choice in each collection varies by, I guess I'll say, perceived quality in each collection. Most people I talk to are hoping for a view, west facing, open space behind them, the premium, the end all be all. Well, not every collection has those available, at least not today. At some point in time, they'll rotate through where they're releasing and you'll have those options. But as we know, time's not on our side because it means price increases. So as of right now, when we're releasing this video, the collection with the best lots coming up is the Retreat collection. That's the Grand Ranch collection. The Luxe has some very good lots coming up. However, there are so few of them that everyone who's on the priority list already will probably be taking them. The Gallery collection has some very nice lots coming up in their next phase too, but they have a pretty good size wait list, and I don't expect that someone who joins in the next couple of weeks is gonna have a stab at those ones in particular. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. If you have interest in this community, hop on the wait list, any and all of them that you want, because you just never know when someone doesn't pay attention, doesn't sign up for a lot release that month, passes, isn't flexible enough to accept a certain elevation or house color, and is holding out for something very, very specific, and all of a sudden something great falls in your lap. I haven't been notified of any substantial price increases from any of the builders in the last couple of weeks. I have been hearing of some from builders outside the community. I'm keeping my fingers crossed and feeling hopeful that these builders have been managing them on a month-to-month basis. So we aren't going to see, hopefully in the next couple of months at least, one of those $50,000 price increases like we saw last summer. I will, of course, keep you updated if something changes. There's your update on the canyons in Castle Pines. If you have any questions about new construction, moving to Denver, buying an existing home, what neighborhood might be great for you, I can't wait to talk to you. Please reach out. You can call, text, email, whatever works for you. And I can't wait to see y'all next week.